Welcome to Fethiye.
Well, we are starting here in Fethiye. We're here for the month, and we're starting today's video bringing you to the very seemingly chaotic, somewhat exciting Friday market.
Yeah, there are so many people here, and the market is so huge. And I'm not sure. So they have a market twice a week, I believe.
Yeah.
Is it Tuesday and Friday? And I believe the Tuesday market, they have a lot of people just selling like trinkets and different things, clothing and all of that kind of stuff, and produce. And then on Friday, I believe, is just produce.
Yeah, we did a quick walkthrough just to get to this spot, and it did seem like it's all produce today. We'll let you know if we're wrong, but oh my gosh, this place is huge. It's not the only market around. We're staying up near Chalish Beach, and we'll cover all of that for you as well in this video. However, we were at the market there and we thought it was big, and this one's blowing it away.
It's got to be twice the size. It is massive, and it's so busy. Parking was difficult to find. However, it just looks great.
Great prices. All the prices are marked, so you know you're not being charged like gringo prices. We're getting the prices of all the locals as well. But let's just take you in. It is wild. The produce looks beautiful. Turkey has very lush soils and tons of greenhouses, and yeah, it's showing here at this market, so
for sure.
Let's go. Everything is beautiful.
Market has absolutely everything. The produce looks exceptionally fresh, and the prices are really affordable. Like Jen was saying, all of the prices are marked, so everyone's paying the same price. And I think we're just going to get some tomatoes and some peppers and some strawberries, and I think we'll be good to go for a bit. Also, if you don't like crowds, this might not be the place for you. It reminds me of Christmas shopping at a mall on December 23rd or 24th. It's like elbow to elbow. However, it's really awesome. The prices are great, and everything looks great.
Hello. I don't know what to order. Is this spinach? Potato? Okay. And this? Okay. Do you want spinach and cheese?
Sure.
Spinach and cheese. One, please. Okay? Yes, to go. Please. Yes, please. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, the market here is fantastic. Wow, they have everything.
Like so much fresh produce.
Like all I said was I needed broccoli and strawberries, but it can't be helped.
And all this for about 11 Canadian dollars.
And then we decided for lunch. Oh. Okay, well, we're in competition now. But anyway, we got also a fresh baked spinach pie. They were making them right there. Spinach and cheese, because we haven't had our lunch. And it's just, I love this vibe. I love it.
It's a great vibe.
I wish we had come here and got our olive oil.
Oh, for sure.
Like, other than meat, you can get everything.
Like
here.
eggs.
Nuts and beans and spices, and it is fantastic. I am truly already telling you I'm going to miss this market. The Turkey markets, the Fethiye markets in general, they're amazing. So
For sure.
we're taking you to a really cool little historic spot, totally different from the market.
Let's go.
Okay guys, so we've come here to the Lycian rock tombs, and almost anywhere in Fethiye, if you look up the mountainside away from the water, you see these massive, really cool tombs that have been like carved into the
Limestone.
cliffside of the mountain. So they're sort of cool because you just see them, you know, you can look up from so many places in Fetia. So we finally just made our way up here, and it's actually super easy. I thought we'd have to sort of go outside of town because they look, I don't know, they look grand and far away, but they're not. We're right at the edge of town at the base of the mountain. And there's a few of these. Now, the most famous, sorry, go ahead.
So they date back to the 4th century BCE. So, like, wow.
Yeah, just crazy. So you can also go inside to get a closer look. We're going to choose not to do this.
Yeah, so it's €3 per person to get in and just sort of walk around the grounds and all of that kind of stuff. But like Jen was saying, you can really see just from this little pathway here as well, sort of what they're all about and all that.
Now, it's not a big site at all. It looks like something you could visit and explore. There's about 2 or 3 other bigger tombs that you could get a bit closer to, or maybe sort of inside. There's also a castle that we can see from the hill, so we might go see if that's something we can get into. But something else to mention, even just walking up here, you can find it easily on Google Maps. Awesome views of Fethiye and the harbour. Not the best views today because the clouds are rolling in, but yeah, it's just a cool place to come.
No, for sure. And like just the architecture and the level of detail on these tombs, considering how old they are, is very, very impressive.
Welcome to the castle of Fethiye. So as you can see, it is closed. It does say on Google Maps that it is permanently closed. We're here to help you on this channel, so we're here to save you some time. Admire the castle down from the harbour, the Marina, and Old Town Fethiye. Don't bother taking the trek up this hill. We walked from our parking spot at the tombs because we thought, oh, it's close. Literally nothing to see, especially from this backside. And it's up a hill with no sidewalk on quite a busy road, actually. I don't know where all these cars are coming from and going to, but it is a busy road. So, okay, guys, we are now down here close to Old Town, sort of the main hub, I guess we'd say, of Fethiye. We're right by, there's a big square here, and as you can see behind us, we're along the harbor front in the marina. So this is literally where everything's going on. Yeah,
any tour you want to get, which are just starting up at the beginning of April, you'd find the tours here.
Yes, all your boat tours. Also a little further down here, there's the water taxi, which still at this point hasn't opened, but we hope to hop on there and add that to this film before we leave, because that will take us all the way back to the Chalish Beach area. It's super clean. I think the city does a really good job about keeping this whole area clean. And I think what we're going to try and do now is
explore maybe Old Town and find the bazaar. Let's go check it out.
Well, this is Fethiye Old Town.
It's actually very different than a traditional, maybe European Old Town, but like really, really cool. It's everything is covered. All of the roadways are covered. You can see behind us, they got all the umbrellas hanging, which looks super cool. And I think you can find everything from like Turkish delights, food, clothing, all of your like knockoff fake Rolexes and all of that kind of stuff. They have all of that here.
Yeah, jewelry stores, also just regular clothing, shoe stores. Very Turkish bazaar style is what the Old Town is like. So, and it's just streets and streets and all pedestrian with the occasional scooter as usual. Fairly quiet right now. I think maybe at night this really comes alive. Just Mitch and I tend to be in bed. So you're seeing it during the day.
Okay folks, today we're at Fetia Bay Park, which is a massive park sort of in the north part of Fethiye. It actually just sort of separates Fethiye and Chalish Beach. We're staying in Chalish Beach, which we'll get to later. However, this park is awesome. It's awesome if you're riding your bike through. It's awesome for families because there's so much to do for children. It's just an amazing park. And here's sort of the sign with everything it has. So it has a Turkish garden. It has a big square with fountains. We've seen people put on like exercise classes and yoga classes and all that good stuff. An amazing pond. Super great playgrounds for children, which we'll show you in a little bit. Has a basketball court, an observation terrace, which we're going to take you on in a little bit, which we haven't been on yet. It's just an amazing place.
The other thing we've noticed is it's got good rules. So, for example, you're not allowed to come and put out big picnic blankets or sun tanning blankets on the ground. There's no ground covers allowed. You're actually just not allowed to have a picnic. I think that really helps probably with litter and also just like birds and perhaps, you know, mice or just other animals roaming around looking for food. And the weirdest sign we've ever seen, no seeds. I'm sure that's to maybe keep the birds down. There's a lot of pigeons around Fethiye, and this park is pretty pristine, and you don't see a lot of just pigeons or other animals or dirt and litter. It's super clean. So let's take you through the park. Pump it up.
Just here getting my sweat on, you know, in Fethiye. Also in the park, there's no alcohol allowed, which is great. And they have these beautiful hammocks throughout the park. Like, check out Jan, the slacker, just chilling on the hammock. How you doing, babe?
So nice that they have this.
It is great. All right, folks, we need food. We're a little hangry. Janet's been getting mad at me.
Okay, so this beautiful boardwalk literally just, it goes so far
really
along Fethiye, all along the beautiful Mediterranean. I think we tried to figure it out on Google Maps. So what are we like?
Between, I don't know, 7 and 10 kilometers of like just boardwalk along the Mediterranean you can walk on.
Yeah, so in Fethiye itself, like up here to the park, it's definitely about 5K, the full length of it. And then once you get to Chalish, you've got another, like, probably around 3 kilometers or so of more boardwalk right along the ocean. And we're going to take you there next because Chalish Beach is actually one of our favorite spots. You get the big open water like we have here, but with tons of restaurants and coffee shops, and yeah, it's an amazing vibe.
It really is.
So an amazing spot just for getting your exercise and walking every day. It's easy to walk around here. Yeah, so definitely if you're staying in Fethiye, definitely check out Chalish Beach. And if you're staying in Chalish Beach like we are, I mean, you're obviously going to want to check out Fethiye. Now let's go to Chalish Beach. So this is the area we're staying in. We're right down at the beach here today. It is such a long, amazing beach.
Yeah.
We love the boardwalk here. And interesting, this is like a turtle nesting zone for marine turtles. And they do have parts of the beach that are like somewhat protected. Of course, it's not turtle nesting season or hatching season, but oh my gosh, do I ever wish that it was. They're also making great efforts on this beach. Like, it's actually gorgeous. You look across at the mountainous islands out here. This is west facing, so you get beautiful sunsets. But we will comment that it could be cleaner.
Yeah, and
unfortunately,
you do see like city employees out cleaning the beach. However, like, we walk the beach every day, and just a lot of cigarette butts, a lot of litter, a lot of beer bottles, and you know, whether it's tourists or I don't know, it just could be a little cleaner.
Now, that being said, the water itself is not dirty at all. The water is very clean. You don't see garbage floating around in the water, luckily enough.
Again, like Jan was saying earlier, like, the walkway is just lined with restaurants and cafes and all of that kind of stuff. So it's just a great place to get out and walk. And yeah, we've enjoyed the beach. We went in the water. It's been great.
Anyway, we love it. We're going to take you for a little stroll, just show you some of the restaurants and the shops that are like along here, and probably stop for a beverage at our favorite little spot that we have found and love.
I think we will.
Okay guys, we really hope you've enjoyed seeing around Fethiye. We have absolutely loved it here. We've been here now for a few weeks. We're actually going to be really sad to go, but it is an extraordinary place. We are so in love with it. Definitely, if you're out there and wanting a new bucket list place to add to your places to travel, we highly recommend Turkey, and of course, specifically Fethiye.
Absolutely.
Anyway, until next time, please hit that like button. Smashed my wine glass. Please hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. It really helps us out. And until next time, cheers.
And happy travels.
Be free.